So I wanted to make a video about my music collection, and I don't know why I didn't just start with the cassettes instead of the CDs. The CDs was kind of exhausting to deal with. So I'm just gonna show y'all my CDs, cause I can. And also, I don't know how many takes this is because, well, one, I forgot one of them. And so we're just gonna go in, and I'll show y'all the shit always. I got this at their concert and I really love it. There, like when people say it's like Sprite, it tastes like Sprite. When that was like a meme or whatever. I remember this is like what Sprite tastes like to me. Is what this album sounds like. It's like fresh air blowing in at you, and I just love this band. They're just like this is real indie pop music, and I was getting my life when they were singing Belinda Says. I love that song so much. Oh my god. It was I went to this concert by myself too. I don't know if this was the first concert I went to by myself. It was I actually was not, but I was getting my life. So, yeah. I have Washed Out, Within and Without. This is one where I just like randomly got it because, again, I like the album cover, and then yeah, I ended up liking it. It's pretty cool. It's like a simple pop album. It gets a little synthy in there because there is one of my favorite songs on this album, You and I. I think it gets very synthy up in there, and so yeah, washed out. This is Daisy's Out of Body. I got this cassette when this band was opening for Snail Mail when they came to my town, and that was like a really cheap concert, and I really liked Daisy, and I remember going to their table afterwards. I love openers because you usually get to chat with them, the like performers, and I asked one of the guys, I don't even know who he was, but I liked their set. I was like, because they had a CD and they had a cassette of their music, and I said, which one's the one that y'all played most of them? Like, which one contains most of the songs you played from the set list? And they were like, none, basically. But I guess this cassette, and I was like, okay, I'll take it, and I like it. I guess I should probably be describing them. They're like this punk rock loud band. So yeah, Cowgirl Clue. Rodeo Star. Love this girl. Love the cassette. I went to her concert here. It was a really small concert, but probably one of my favorites. Just because, like, those smaller concerts be the cute ones, And it was just a fun day. And I got a picture with the actual artist Cowgirl Clue, and that made me really happy. So yeah, this album. I don't know. It was a grower, to be honest, because I didn't really care about much of it at first. I just like Trust Fall, and it's still my favorite from this album. But I mean, it's country mixed with like electronic music, and it's very bouncy, and just a lot of of that lap steel, and yeah. So she has not been making music in a minute. I need her to do a comeback or something this year for 2025. I really appreciate that girl. I thought the cover was interesting. I gave the album a listen, and then I actually liked a lot of the songs, so I was like, I'm taking it. I really dig this one. Boris, I've heard of Boris for a minute. I have their CD of Heavy Rocks. They're just, I don't know, a rock band. I'm using rock. I don't know the specifics. I'm not good with subgenres, but just this. It's very growly. Boris music are very growling. It's just like this deep, just something coming from within, unleashing the beast. I try to be a rock boy, but I'm a pop boy. I have a daughter. Stereo Mind Game. I love Daughter. I discovered them since there's the design. Since I heard their song for Before the Storm, Life is Strange Before the Storm soundtrack, and they just they're kind of like, but I know they're like the OGs. I don't want to disrespect them because I know there are people who really love this band, but I really love this album. And honestly, it was a very underrated release when it came out. I believe this came out 2022. Not many has talked about this album ever since its release, but I love this album. I love Party's really good. Party, that was their lead single for this album. It like rocked my world for a minute. And then also Swim Back. So I just like want to listen to this album again. I'm like reminded of how good this album actually was, and people slept on it. So I don't know. Now this is Mother right here. Nicole Dollanganger's Heart Shaped Bad. Heart Shaped Bad. I made a Priscilla edit. Sofia Coppola's Priscilla. I made a Priscilla edit to Heart Shaped Bad. Everything just reminds me of this album, I guess. I mean, I think this isn't my favorite album, but it's definitely up there. I mean, she doesn't have much albums really to work with, I think, but Nicole Dollanganger is just very phenomenal, and I love her writing. It's just very visceral, and it's just, I don't know, Heart Shaped Bad, especially the title track of this album. It's just like, oh my god, she uses the word seedy. I don't know, like she uses the word seedy, and and that's like how, like, icky it gets, you know. It's like, I can't with that song. I can't with that song. Actually, it's actually, but I would love to see her live. I would watch videos of her singing live, and it's just seems like such an intimate moment, you know. And then just to like see her come in with like some friggin' gown or whatever, sleeping nightwear gown. I just like want to like see her. She's the best. I don't know. I feel like I should just. I got 3 Bjork cassettes, so let's just start with Vespertine. I think this is one of the first cassettes I got. I mean, it's Vespertine. What else is there to say? I love this album. I love Cocoon. If I had a DJ set, I'm putting Cocoon in there. I'm putting whenever I learn how to friggin' DJ, whenever that is. When I saw her release those cassettes with all the pretty colors and stuff, I wanted to start collecting them all. I didn't collect them all, but I definitely got the ones I wanted. So yeah, the Bjork Utopia. I am a Utopia truther. I love Utopia. I don't think we give that album enough credit. I love the track Blissing Me and Arise in My Senses. Utopia feels like kind of like a manic moment. I get like it's something manic to me because like everything's so aggressive. Like this album cover with the makeup is so aggressive, you know, and you just, and like the opening track, Arise in My Senses. It's just so loud and so bright, but it's like positive and joyful. It's like uplifting and loud that it's scary, you know, and it's just like it really, you just go in. It's so good. It's so good. Also Utopia. I think that Utopia is the manic track with those flutes. I don't know. Flutes to me is manic, I guess. I don't know. And this is Post. This is the mother of all mothers. I mean, just look at this album cover. Like that's the girl. I love Pose. I also love the remix album Telegram, which is actually like a wish list thing. Like I have never gotten it on physical. I don't know how, but I need Telegram. It's a remix album of Post. But Post is just a phenomenal album. It's an iconic one. And look, it's pretty in pink. I love this girl. I love the song Enjoy and Possibly Maybe. I also just love the album cover. It's also very colorful, but the album to me is surprisingly very like calming. And I feel like the album cover also perfectly captures that feeling. It's beautiful colors, but in a very calm, soothing way. where you're just like laying down and just taking it all in, you know. And there is a loud. I mean, there's the cover. It's so quiet. That's also really great. I'm trying to see if there's a track of it. I love You've Been Flirting Again. Cover Me. Oh no. It's very like city walk soundscapes. Yeah. Blue Hawaii, One House. Yes, I also got this because of a cover. I thought this was everything. I don't know who they were. I was like, okay, couple, do your thing. I love a good couple duo, you know, like snow strippers and stuff. But yeah, they're like a house group. They're going on tour with Rebecca Black, and I would have gone. I like Rebecca Black too, but Blue Hawaii is the pool. I want to see Blue Hawaii. I know they've been here in my city before, but yeah, I don't know. They're like great um workout music, I feel. I love what's the song? Do they have the track list on here? Oh yeah. I Felt Love. I Felt Love is a really pretty song. It just makes me want to work out. House music is like great workout music, in my opinion. When I do actually try to work out. I do not work out. The band Sleep with Dope Smoker. I don't even remember how I know this band. I think it was like from YouTube when I was looking up like rock genres, like subgenres within that genre. And then I remember only hearing this on YouTube. It's like a 1 hour track and like maybe one other one. I don't remember. I believe so. Yeah, it's just Dope Smoker, which is like an hour long, and then Hot Lava Man. And so, yeah, I don't know. It makes me think of like video games or something. I just liked how it sounded. I don't know. I really like it's similar to like Boris, where when it's just so low and you can feel the vibrations after each like strum or whatever the hell. I'm not no music expert, but it's just there's something growling about it. I just like call it growling. It just feels like growling to me in music form. And it's just fun. And yeah, I just like found this cassette randomly. I was like, I'm getting this. I want it in my collection for people to see. So yeah. Brat, and it's completely different, but also still Brat, the remix album. I would have gotten this in CD, but I already have the deluxe, the 3 songs included on CD. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy this in CD format. I'm gonna get this in cassette, and that's what I did. I love that this case is fat. I love this interesting packaging for a cassette, and yeah, I have to say that I have to speak my truth, but I might say something stupid. 1975 John Hopkins remix is actually the superior remix, in my opinion. I love how cinematic it is, and it's just Matty Healy's just funny. You know, despite all the controversy, there's something about his voice that like I love. It's very whiny boy stuff, but I love it so much. I don't know why. It's not living if it's not with you. Why am I talking about 1975? This is the Charlie XCX album, but oh my god. Club Classics. I don't know. The remixes are good. BB Tricks now apparently retired. That's interesting. Hope she's doing fine. I want to like just like put stuff on top of this, like it's a plate. Like I'm put like little calico critters on top of it or something. But yeah. Oh. Kesha was late for her spring. Like we could have put that on this, but she was behind on that. I don't know. Her canvas assignment was overdue or something. But yeah, that's my cassette collection. Hopefully this video came out good. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the vibes of this. So yeah. Woo! I hope I didn't forget anything. I literally forgot five more, so we're just gonna get into it. Literally, one of them was another Björk album debut. I feel so sorry for leaving you out, Björk. I don't mean anything mean against you. I just have horrible memory. So yeah, it's a great album. I like Someone in Love. That song is really pretty. It's like Post, what I mentioned about like it's like walking downtown. In this case, it's literally like street noises and stuff, which I love. So yes. Well, I have Jess Kalen's Exotherm. They're this like small artist that I saw open for the Beths for their tour, and I thought their set was really great, and so I got their cassette because I love supporting an opener. Opening acts are so thrilling to me, and so yeah, they have a song about like a turtle. I believe it's in this album. You know, it's a good one though. I've listened to it. Pink Pantheress To Hell With It remixes. I love, like I said, I love a remix album. So this is everything to me. It's just for me. I feel like what I'm really collecting is some remix albums. I don't know why. I just love it so much. There's a remix on here. There's the OJC remix with Notice I Cried. That's a bit more Jersey. Then there's Sam Galatry with Passion. Just really great ones. There's an Evil Gianni remix on here. I don't know, like there's something here. LSD XOXO. I lay down with this one. I feel like I've played this cassette a lot. It's my fave cassette to use and like lay down to with like my headphones. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. So yeah. Cara Cara Bonito's Totep, the One True EP, I believe is what it stands for. I've called it Totep, I think literally because of like that one Anthony Fantano review. But yes, it's literally 4 tracks, but yeah, it's literally my favorite KKB project. I don't know if that's controversial, but I've always felt that. Like I've always go back to this. I think this EP is so good. And like every track down here is really good. I love Only Acting. When that song first came out as a single, it literally rocked the world by storm. Cinema is my favorite track, and it's literally one of my favorite songs of all time. I love Cinema so much. And yeah. Then we have one of my favorite artists of all time, Kilo Quiche, with her EP Moth. I love it. The cassette's not in here because it's in my actual cassette player tape. So, but it's a cute one. But yeah, I think Kilo Quiche is very underrated. This EP was this cassette was sold only in person for like an event she did for the EP. And, you know, of course I never got it because one, it was in LA, so I don't live in LA. But I actually went on Discogs. When I first got Discogs, I was like, do they have this? Is someone selling this? Some Canadian guy was selling it. And I literally just got it because I was like, I want it. So this is probably like my rarest prized possession, probably. Because this hasn't been restocked or anything. Like, it just, like, if you have it, you have it. And I'm happy to have it. Because I love Kilo Quiche and I love Moth. I think she's just so great. I'm still amazed at how she hasn't gotten as big as I thought she would since I've listened to her because of Gorillaz. She was a featured artist on Gorillaz. But yeah, no, if you don't know Kilo Quiche, get into it. It's Moth with an E. There's great tracks on here. And yeah. Thank you for watching. If you watched, if anyone sees this, leave a comment and let's talk about music. I don't know. Let's just say something. Let's talk about me or something.